Life is valuable, and it's fascinating how we human beings operate. When you want something like an apartment and privacy, and you get it, you achieve it, then you're happy and you're elated. But somehow, after a while, you start to take it for granted. You start to again concern yourself with petty things. You concern yourself with something that someone says on the news, or you concern yourself with any issues like receiving the wrong coffee at the barista, for example. We stop appreciating what we have now, and sometimes, or a lot of times, we focus too much on that thing that we want, and then we also automatically think that's the thing that really makes us happy and fulfilled. But it's a constant road in progress. You notice that sometimes we really are good at imagining first world problems, like receiving a wrong coffee and then completely lose it. That's a first world problem. I heard a story about this girl who received, I think she was 10, 11, 12 years old. She received this iPhone 5 while she wanted an iPhone 6 or 7. And when she received that iPhone 5, she just lost it. She was angry, she was pissed, she was cursing, she was hating her parents. It was terrible that she received an iPhone 5 instead of an iPhone 6 or 7. And then I think about the children in Tanzania. I saw in Cape Verdean Islands, I saw children play with nature and two rocks, and they had the time of their lives. And then I think, what a contrast. So there you are, children playing. You see children play with nature with just two simple rocks. And then you have a child, a girl, who complains about receiving an iPhone 5 because she wants an iPhone 6 or 7. So we really should learn, especially the Western world, we should really learn how to appreciate what we have. So what I do is, first of all, I do not wait for bad events to happen, because a lot of times when something bad happens, we wake up. We wake up and we finally realize that our lives were pretty good, that we were living all this time, this life, where that bad event has not happened. So then you sometimes think, why was I in such a trance state? Why was I so disconnected from everything? Why didn't I focus more on appreciating what I had? So what I like to do, or what I sometimes do, is to imagine bad events. So where I am now, I imagine how can I make the situation worse. So for example, I have this apartment and I'm by myself, and then I think, okay, well, if you don't appreciate this, imagine you have this apartment but you have no money anymore. Then what? What are you going to do? You're going to be kicked out. You have to leave this place. What are you going to do? And then I think back, and then I think I go back to now, and then I'm so happy and I feel this sense of relief that everything is fine. I don't have those problems. Or what about that the family member is ill in the hospital and does not have much time to live anymore? That makes the situation a lot worse. And then I imagine myself back to this moment, to this scenario, and then I think to myself, well, luckily that is not the case, and hopefully that will never happen. And then I again feel a sense of relief, and I'm just so happy actually that everything is fine. There's not much to worry about. So why would I worry about such petty things like that someone in the supermarket is going to just completely destroy my peaceful state of mind? I'm just going to be annoyed and I'm going to lose my temper because of something petty, something small. And when you focus on appreciation, you're not going to focus on those petty things. So that's something. Another thing, what I do is I write things I'm grateful for. I write things that I appreciate every day, because you got to remind yourself, because if not, we human beings, I said before, we tend to take things for granted, and you do not want to wait for bad things to happen to you, so you will wake up and you will finally appreciate what you had. But you want to appreciate what you have now, before the bad thing happened, before the bad events happen. So write down what you appreciate, write down what you're grateful for every day, remind yourself of those things constantly, and sometimes imagine bad things. How can you make a situation a lot worse? Then you will appreciate this moment a lot more. So, to bring this all back to phone addiction, social media addiction, the more you become aware of your time, the more you become aware of how lucky you are, the more you appreciate the opportunities that you have now, the life that you have now, when you realize that things are not that bad actually, you will be more mindful about your phone use. When you learn to appreciate what you have, you tend to focus more on those things. And because you focus more on those things, you then think, okay, how can I also make this even better? Because you want to improve your life, and that's going to be hard when you waste all your time on social media, on your phone. You want to essentially love life, and in order to love life, you really want to appreciate the people around you. You want to appreciate where you are in life. Everything about life you want to appreciate, you want to love. When you focus on this emotion of appreciation and love, then you want to go to the next level. You want to make the most out of life. And when you focus on that, when that's your desire, it will be easier to disconnect from your phone, because you understand that your phone is robbing your time, robbing your energy. Everything goes well. Everything is beautiful. Enjoy life. Tackle life the way you want. Like, own it. It's yours. The opportunity is yours. Life is yours. Try and do your best to become a better version of yourself. Try to do your best and focus more on your connections. And that again is what you will want to do once you start to love life more. And again, that starts with appreciation and gratitude. So don't wait for any bad events to happen. Wake up now. So it will be easier to disconnect from your phone, because you will know, it is obvious. When you spend so much time on your phone or social media, you're just wasting time. And when you see that life is so beautiful, you will see that it's clearly a waste.